Gather round, children. Old Chill's got a Christmas story for you. It's called Twer the Night Before a Redneck Christmas. It goes like this. Twer the night before Christmas, and all through the camper, not a creature was stirring, not even the hamster. My camos were hung by the chimney with care, so they'd be dry by the morning. It gets pretty cold out there. Well, the children, they was nestled all snug in they bunks. They dreamed of 8-pointers with drop tines and junk. Well, Mama in her fishnets and me in my skivvies, we just settled down. We's about to get busy. When out on the lawn I heard a big crash, so I grabbed up my rifle and jumped up in a flash. I ran to the window and I tripped on the rug. I landed face first on the floor with a thud. Well, the moon, it shined bright on the new fallen snow, gave me just enough light to get a bead with my scope. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a fat boy in red and 8 big old reindeer. Well, the little old driver, he looked drunk and half sick. I knew right away my AR-15 would do the trick. Well, he stumbled to my pickup and then back he came. He done peed on my bumper as he called out these names. Now Flasher, now Crasher, now Stasher and Lixin. On Stoner, on Boner, on Squatter, on Chitlin. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. Well, he whipped it around as he dumped out the clutch. He jammed second, then third. That boy drove like a nut. I tried hard to keep him as square in my sights, but the moon, it made a glare and I lost him in flight. Then a thump I heard at the top of the roof, and a moan and a groan and the click of a hoof. So I gripped my gun tight and I chambered around. Then down the chimney, old fat boy, he came with a bound. Well, he dressed in all fur and he looked like a pimp. And his clothes were all dirty and he walked with a limp. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back. He looked like a thief that was jonesing for crack. His eyes were all bloodshot, his knuckles were hairy. His teeth looked like chiclets with colors that varied. His mouth was all drawn and furrowed was his brow. His back was all hunched. He smelled like a sow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke encircled his head like a wreath. I said, "Hey man, you can't be smoking that junk in here. I got kids in the back." Idiot. Jeez. Well, he was scruffy and fat, maybe a cousin from distant. Then he said, "What's up, Chill?" And I knowed in an instant, it's my mom's younger brother, the one that ain't right. He thinks he can fly, and he wears ballet tights. Well, he asked me for money, 'cause he don't like to work. I told him heck no, and then he called me a jerk. And he laid his finger up the side of his nose. He flipped me the bird, and up the chimney he rose. Well, he jumped in his Jeep and he fired it up. He flung loose gravel all up over my truck. But then I heard him exclaim as he sped out of sight, "Merry Christmas, y'all. Y'all have a good night."